They'll be open tomorrow morning for all your parts requirements here in Collie. 6 starters. Wayne Thompson has joined us. They tell me his son, Matthew Thompson, played for Peel Thunder tonight in the Colts up there in Mandurah. They played against West Perth. Might be able to get you a result of that game shortly, but Matthew Thompson, who was scheduled to race his junior sedan tonight, he played for Peel Thunder Colts tonight instead. And Wayne Thompson has barely even taken the green flag. I don't know if he actually crossed the line. Leave that one to our officials. But back to the race. Ethan Genev has got an outstanding start in car number 4 and leads the opening circulation quite comfortably at the moment as Justin Malyush is now headed infield as well. Leaving just the 4 Ford Falcons, 3 from Collie and 1 from Esperance to do battle. And the Esperance driver, Jamie Goodwin, has spun, done a complete 360 and continues on in car number 609. So 2 down and 6 remaining. This second of 3 street stock heat races you'll see tonight on night number 1. And Ethan Genev will be looking to finish off the season here in Collie on a high on his home track. And we'll have a little bit of an eye on the final 2 rounds of the Month of Madness, brought to you by Novus Glass, coming up in April at the Perth Motorplex on the 17th of April. Then up at the Geraldton City Speedway for the street stock shootout. Great to see the return of the street stock shootout up there in Geraldton on the Anzac Day long weekend, racing on the Saturday the 24th of April at the revamped Geraldton City Speedway. Will be the final round of the Novus Glass Month of Madness for street stocks, which is only a few weeks away, and that's what Ethan Genev will be hoping to keep the car in one piece. Oh, speaking of one piece,
it's Paul Briggs that's gone into the wall heavily here on the front straight. He looks like he just went all out of shape. And it's clobbered the concrete wall. One of the springs have come out.
That was a nasty hit on the wall, Morgan. I was just talking about keeping your car in one piece for the Month of Madness final 2 rounds coming up in April. And Paul Briggs, not sure if something failed in the front end, but the Falcon just turned left here in the front straight, and unfortunately heavy damage to the 12 car. And having known Paul for as long as I have, I know he's quite handy at fixing race cars, and it's not what he want to be doing with his Saturday morning, but that might be what he will have to do, some heavy repairs to the Falcon tomorrow morning over there at Briggs International Motorsport. Is he still on Prinsep Street?
Yep, the Prinsep Street posse.
Yep. And it's good to see Paul climbing from the car.
Give him a round of applause as well, Collie. It was a heavy hit here on the front straight for Paul Briggs, but he's out and he's okay.
4 laps remain here in Heat 2 of the street stocks, brought to you by Thompson's Auto Parts. And the Thompson's Auto Parts back Falcon of Damon Thompson. Does he have something for our race leader, Ethan Genev, in car 4? And Jamie Goodwin, great to have a driver all the way from Esperance to contest the 2 nights of competition here in Collie. The cone is still on the front straight. The cone has been left behind. There it goes at the last moment, right in the nick of time, as Jamie Goodwin now goes to second in the Esperance Combined Tire and Mechanical Falcon down the inside of Damon Thompson. He goes back to third. Not sure if Jamie Goodwin's going to be able to make up the real estate between himself and our race leader, Ethan Genev. Genev just propped ever so slightly there in what you'd call turns 3 and 4 in the reverse direction around the Make Spelling History Collie Speedway. But it's still Ethan Genev with 1.5 laps remaining of his home track. There's a lot of laps around here in a water truck and the grader over the course of the racing season here at Collie, but this is the laps that he likes to do best behind the wheel of his Ford Falcon street stock. And he'll have 72 points in the bank after night number 1 of competition as he brings the Falcon out of turn 2 and down the back straight. Jamie Goodwin slows on the exit of 2. The 609 Falcon, maybe a gearbox or something like that, might be the drama for the driver from Esperance. But Ethan Genev, he's not worried about that. He's got 2 heat wins from 2 starts here tonight in Collie. Jamie Goodwin's going to limp the Falcon to the line for second. And Damon Thompson, who will be looking to find a bit of form for tomorrow night and his final heat race this evening. But the street stocks, they started that race with 6 and only 3 cars completing the 8-lap journey. But